Rise and shine, the day's begun. Feel the glow of the morning sun. At Bodhi Sudhya, our hearts align. Sacred service in bed is divine. Oh, Sunday morning, let's break the gray. Shake the dust and light the way. Clear the energy, make it bright. Start the week off, oh so right.
Okay, hello guys. Welcome to another Sunday service. We kind of need this. I don't know about you guys, but the last couple weeks have been stressful and heavy and all kinds of darkness. Just as I started, a bunch of crows landed in a tree I'm looking at. That's awesome. Alright, so let's get started. If you're sensitive to sound, turn your volume down for 1 minute. Alright, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Woo, and let it out. Okay, let's do a little box breathing. Breathe in through the nose to 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Out of your mouth. 2, 3, 4, and hold it. 2, 3, 4. Again, in through the nose, deep. Hold it. And out of the mouth. And hold it. Last one, in through the nose, deep, deep, deep. Hold it. Let all that toxic junk build up and blow it out. Alright. If you haven't already, close your eyes. Let's imagine the brightest light coming down from the heavens, down to the sky, to find its way to you, coming right above your head. It goes in through your crown chakra, clearing it out. It goes down your forehead and your head. It's relaxing everything, and we need it. I need it. It goes down the back of your head, sides of your head and your ears. Relax those ears. It's going down your face. It goes down your eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your chin, and your jaw. Relax the jaw. It's going down the front of your neck and the back of your neck, sides of your neck, relaxing that whole neck. Oof. Wiggle it around if it helps. And then it goes down your shoulders. Relax those shoulders. Down your upper arms, and your elbows, and your lower arms. And it goes down your hands and your fingers, and it shoots all the toxic stuff right out your fingertips. And then it continues down your chest, your back, upper and lower back. Relax that back. Oh my goodness. Stretch it if it helps. Oof. Down your stomach and your sides. Down your butt, your thighs. Relaxing everything. Lord, I need this today. It's going down your, excuse me, inner and outer thighs. Your whole upper leg is relaxing. Down your knees, your lower legs, and down your feet and toes. Wiggle those toes and let that stuff just go shooting right out your toes. Oof. Thank you. And then imagine that light just wraps around your entire body and it's shielding your energy. It's not allowing in the toxic stuff, just the good stuff. Take a couple minutes, and when you're ready, open your eyes. So one of the things my guides and other people's guides were telling me to talk about is the shift that's happening. I know I've talked about it all year, I'm talking about it heavily now, but they want me to tell this aspect. I try to go easy on people. I try to be nice to people. I know it doesn't always work out that way. I do get frustrated. I'm human. So there's a lot of things I don't say, but they're saying it's time to say it. So for the better part of 10, 15 years, there's been a subtle shift, subtle divide happening. I'm not talking politics, I'm not talking pop culture, I'm not talking, well, it is happening there as well, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in people's everyday lives. The choices we make every single day decide which way we're shifting. There are the awake and aware people, there are the sleeping people. I'm not talking woke, that's a dumb made up term. It doesn't even make sense to me. Why is being woke a bad thing? You would rather be asleep? Okay, anyway. So for the better part of 10, 15 years, it's been happening. And so every choice you decide, every time you decide to be a good person, stay positive, whatever. Anytime you decide to be a mean person, be negative, whatever, you're going through this shift. So for the better part of a decade, I've been jumping up and down, screaming, trying to get everybody like, wake up, this is happening, da-da-da. Karma's real, karma's coming in, da-da-da. And last year, in the beginning of this year, I was screaming, 2025 is different, things are going to be different, things are changing, blah, blah, blah. Protect yourself, protect your energy, decide, which side you're going to be on with this thing. And my guides have lately told me, time's up, that I am not to do this anymore. At this point, people have made their choice. So, if you are someone who I work with that hasn't taken any of this seriously, not doing anything with their energy, not doing any kind of self-reflection, trying to figure themselves out, trying to heal, whatever, most likely we're going to part ways. Most of those people I have parted ways with already. I had a lot of people from Etsy that I worked damn near every week. They wanted a casting of some kind, but they didn't want to, and I would say, you wouldn't have to do this every week if you healed this or if you cleared that, or they didn't want to listen, and so they've sort of fallen away, and that's good, because at this point in this shift, if you're not working on your energy, if you're not working on healing, no amount of castings are going to work for you. They're just not at this point, because the energy is stronger than it's ever been. So I could do the best casting in the best energy with all the best stuff, and you will block it right away because you haven't done anything with your energy and you haven't done any healing. So those people have mostly fallen away, so you're probably not listening to this. But here's the thing. If we are at this point in 2025 and you haven't gotten that yet, and that doesn't mean you have everything figured out. No, I'm not saying that. But you have at least understood something is happening and your energy is important and healing yourself is important and all those things. If you haven't learned that, my message is time's up. People have made their choice. And I say this because the other thing they want me to talk about was the empaths, the HSPs, the starseeds, the crystal children, whatever you are. For the ones who are waking up to things, healing their stuff, you're at least making the attempt. You're aware of what's going on with you, what's going on around you, what's going on in the world. You're probably struggling. They really want to talk about, and it came up for a couple people as well this week. They want to talk about what you're experiencing because 2025 has brought in major shifts for most of us that are sensitive to energy and are open to the shift, open to growing. You've probably had a lot of realizations this year, things changing, you're feeling energy heavier. What has happened is with all the kind of upgrades you've gone through this year and everything, your energy's getting more intense. Your energy's getting stronger. So even if you were a very sensitive empath last year, it's still much stronger this year. So we're all kind of walking around, myself included, we're all kind of walking around not used to how strong our energy is right now. That seems to be a big thing that Spirit is talking to me, at least, about this week, is that we don't understand what's happening because we don't understand how strong our energy got over the course of this year. Things are different. So if you're somebody who, I sage every couple weeks, that's good. That won't work for you anymore. Like, it worked for you, when your energy was at that level, but now your energy is at a different level. It's more intense. You're going to have to do more. You're more open to pick up things from people. You're drawing more attention. So people are sending energy your way, and you're more open to that energy. So you're picking up even more than you ever did. They're saying you have to learn how to survive in the world with your energy being as strong as it is, because it's never been this strong before. This year has been really powerful for empaths, HSPs, starseeds, crystal children, etc. All of you who walk through the world tuned in at a higher frequency, you've been going through upgrades. Your energy is stronger than it has ever been before. I'm going to keep repeating that because you need to know that. And here's the thing. You're not used to your energy being this strong. It's like you've been lifted to a whole new frequency, but you're still walking around with the habits of your old energy. And that's why you're noticing more energy vampires, more haters, more people trying to take, drain, or project their ish onto you. I've been lecturing for so long about the importance of keeping your energy clear and protecting yourself. And now you're seeing why. This isn't optional anymore. This is survival. You have to keep up with your protection. You have to keep up with your clearing practices, because your energy is more magnetic than it's ever been. You're attracting more attention, both good and bad, and you're also more open to the energy of others, which means boundaries, shields, spiritual hygiene. They're no longer something you can get around. They're a must. Now let me give you the good news. So on the flip side, you are manifesting faster than ever before. What used to take months or years to show up is now arriving within weeks, sometimes days. Your thoughts, your focus, your vibration, it all multiplies. But there's a catch. Both the good and the bad manifest faster. So you can't afford to keep entertaining fear thoughts, lack thoughts, or worst case scenarios. You have to train your mind moment by moment to focus only on what you do want. Okay? Don't think, this is always my example. Oh my gosh, what if my car breaks down on the highway? Like, if you focus on that, you will call that in. So instead you have to shift it to, my car always gets me where I need to go. Or I am manifesting a new car that supports me with ease and freedom. Because what you focus on, whatever you align your vibration with, that is what will come in. And now it's happening faster than you've ever experienced. So I'm going to have you do a couple of things, and let me say this. You're going to feel silly. But again, we're at the point where there's no more BS. If you are an awake empath, HSP, starseed, whatever, you're going to have to get used to doing things that feel silly, because you're going to be doing things that the general public doesn't do. You're going to have to get over needing people's approval, needing acceptance. You're past that point. You have to make the shift from, I'm not like these people, because you're not. You have to get over feeling silly doing the things that work for you, because what works for them will not work for you. So I want you to do something right now. Take a minute, or even if you can't do it right now, at some point today, take a minute, get in a room by yourself, and jump. I want you to jump up and down, like you're exciting. Something you wanted just came in. Once you do that, take a second and see how you feel. That is the vibration you should be working to get all the time, because you are drawing things in. You do not want to be drawing things in when you're low vibrational. And I'm not just lecturing you. This is something that came through for me, because I know a lot of things. I get in the hustle and bustle of every day, and I forget myself. And that's what came through for me. So I'm telling you, take a moment, be by yourself if you're worried about looking silly, and think, I don't know, whatever you've wanted to manifest. Say you have been trying to manifest $1 million. Take a moment and act like that just happened, and literally jump up and down like you're excited. And when you stop and you see where you're vibing at, that's the goal. So the challenge for the week is obviously, like I said, try the jumping up and down like you just got something you really, really want. And try it several times, but at least try it once. And then I'll put all this in the description box. The other thing for this week, protect your energy daily. Do something daily. Don't wait until you're drained. Shield first. Clear your energy every time you feel heaviness, not just once in a while. And most importantly, watch your words. Watch your thoughts, where you put your focus. Every thought is a seed. Every thought you have right now is a seed that's going to grow very, very quickly. So only plant what you want to harvest. This is the time to step into your power, and you have to be disciplined about it. You're stronger than you've ever been, and you've got to act like it. You're not going to get away with, oh, maybe I'll clear my energy once in a great while. Like, you're just not. And if you're doing that, that's why you feel drained. This has to become a daily thing for you. Okay, get ready. The other challenge for this week. This is channeled. This is not via me. Because you have to start focusing on the positive, on the things that you want, because your energy is stronger and you're calling things in faster. You have got to start working on your ability to let go. I have been saying this since the beginning. If you order a casting from me, I will do the casting, but you have to do the casting and then let it go. Do not obsess. Do not constantly check the temperature. I keep saying it's like when you plant a seed, you water it, sure. You take care of it, but you don't dig it up and look and see if it's growing. You're killing it. If you want something, you have got to work on letting go, because again, your energy's stronger now. You're bringing things in faster. So if you are in a mindset of lack, and I know you've heard this other places, not just for me, if you're in a mindset of lack, you will continue to lack. If you're in a mindset of, I have this thing, the universe will bring it. The universe cannot judge. The universe does not know, oh, you're just saying that. The universe works on frequency. If you're in a frequency of lack, they'll continue to bring you lack. If you're in a frequency of abundance, you will continue to have abundance. So here's the challenge. We're going to do it with money, all right? The reason people cannot manifest money is we have blockages. And that's a whole other thing. I've told everybody about working on their blockages. If you haven't done that, I can't help you. So you probably learned money doesn't grow on trees, all these things. You have to learn to let go. If you're the person that is hanging on to every penny, you're going to keep hanging on to every penny. If you get into the flow of it, put money out to get money in, put money out to get money in. When you believe I put money out and it will come right back to me, it does. If you believe I don't want to put this out because it'll take a long time to get it back, then that's what's going to happen. So the challenge this week, give somebody $20 for the hell of it. Not to buy something, not to get a service, just give it. It can be a friend, it can be a family member, it doesn't matter. You put it out knowing it's going to come right back. And if you're saying $20 is a lot of money, you're probably the person I'm talking about, number one. But if you can only do 5 or 10, just put it out. Just let it go without worrying about it. It will come back to you. I don't care if if you order DoorDash, tip somebody $20, or if you can only do 5, without worrying about it. That is the key. If you can just, okay, well, it's $5 and it's gone, and you let it go and you forget about it, it will come back. I bet you come back tenfold. The challenge is to give away, put out with no expectation, without worrying about it. You put it out one time this week and watch what happens. If you're sitting here like, oh God, I can't do this, then you're not ready, and that's okay. But that is the challenge that I channeled. You have got to learn to let go. When I want something, I state it, I get in the frequency, and I let it go. I stop worrying about it. Okay, so let me talk about something I'm not sure people are going to be ready to hear, but it has been coming through for about a month, and I keep putting it off, but they're really making me feel like it's time. So we've been talking about 2025. We've been talking about empaths having their upgrades, going through changes. Their vibration is rising. Their energy is getting stronger. And how the time has ended to try to, a lot of us have tried to, we see people kind of getting left behind. They're not waking up to things. They're not changing. They're not growing. And we're trying to, hey, I know this thing. I've been there. I can help you. You don't have to suffer through this. Come on. Let's change and grow and whatever. The guides keep saying that time is over. People have made their choice. And again, they've made their choice with little choices they make every day. So take a slow breath in and out. A shift has already happened. You, the awake, the empathic, the soft-seeing ones, have moved on to a different frequency. Some people call it the 4D, while others are still operating in the 3D. And yes, we're coexisting, and it's difficult. You'll keep running into each other, and it can be awkward. This is not a future event. It's not something to hope for or chase. It already happened. Your perception, your energy, your nervous system has upgraded. Because of that upgrade, you'll notice ordinary conversations feel thin, like trying to talk to someone through, 2 planes of glass. You'll notice you're struggling to connect with people, certain people. It's like you show up fully, and the other person, they're present physically, but not energetically. I can't tell you how many times in the past year I'm trying to speak with someone, and I'm like, it's like they're not there. And you can't have an actual conversation because as you speak, you can tell they're not listening. And this has always been a thing with people where when you're speaking, you can see they're the wheel's spinning. They're just thinking about what to say next. They're not actually taking in what you say. But this has become even worse, I'll just say. And with, it seems like practically everyone. It can feel like you're kind of walking, and I say this all the time, I feel like I'm walking through the zombie apocalypse. It's like I see the people, I hear the words, but like there's nobody home. People move, mouths open, words fall out, but the aliveness in them, the conscious spark isn't there. So what's actually shifted? This looks like, you'll notice different expressions, different energy coming from people. You crave meaning over small talk, right? You're tired of gossip, drama, manipulative loops, and you're getting tired of it faster than before. You'll probably feel lonely in a crowd because your frequency wants a different quality of exchange. So think of frequency like radio stations. Anybody that's old enough to remember changing the dial, when you move the dial, when you move frequency, the old station still plays for other people. You can hear them, but the music isn't the same. Now that doesn't make either station wrong, it just means your tuner changed. The work now is translation and boundary. How to stay anchored in your frequency while still living in a world that isn't all on the same wavelength. And I'll put in the description box some things to do. Obviously, protect your energy, protect your bandwidth, protect your frequency. Small energy practices help. Breathe, quick clearings, just a short grounding ritual. Whenever you enter or leave a space, you want to leave that energy there. Choose your connections intentionally. You have to be very intentional about who you are connecting with now and where you give your energy. Look for people who meet you halfway. Anybody that tries to dominate the connection, dominate the conversation, that they're not on the same frequency. Just look for even one soul who resonates, matters. Practice detachment. You can love someone and also refuse to be emotionally dragged into their low frequency drama. Speak your truth. You don't have to explain the 4D to someone who isn't ready, but you can speak what you feel without trying to fix them. Build micro communities, a weekly check-in, a small group, a walk with a friend who feels like they're on the same frequency as you. This will be oxygen